Yeah, take this hill. Hit him once.
Eat shit. Eat shit.
Twice.
Eat shit.
Fuck it. Not shit once and for all.
Oh, so he's a repatriate too, huh?
So, no BTs, no void outs, no bullshit.
Where's my gun?
Old-fashioned boss fight.
Good old-fashioned boss fight.
Gun versus strand. One more ending before the end. One.
Come on, man. There is no mist.
Oh! Wow! 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 Hold on, I gotta... Okay, that was 62 meters for my longest. Oh!
Nice shot. We gotta move up a little bit. Is that down him or kill him?
Well, that killed that guy. Oh, I guess I killed both of them. Oh! Dude, I heard the scream, was wondering where the hell it came from, and then out of fucking nowhere I get dive bombed. Oh my gosh, that was grand. That was way, like, behind that. Ooh. Oh, really?
Yo, I got a fury kill, all of them being headshots in a nasty spawn trap. It was so nice.
That's what he gets for hitting me. Right there, that's what he gets. 3 snipes. Boom! Jedi Master Grogu with the posture check. I appreciate you, boo-boo. A rapier? Belt of Incredible Dexterity 4. That takes so many grenades, dude. Take cover.
Just take cover.
Where are they?
About 40 up the hill, and I'm out of fucking food. Shit, donkey! God damn it! Oh!
Like, tell me how funny that shit is. Hey, is that a raiding party right there? Fuck yeah, let's go. What the fuck?
What's mine? On my
As well.
I need a site for...
Though I need to update my card because I got a new one. Damn, I had to get a new one.
Holy
because it was
fuck,
running
you guys
out.
are
I was
moving.
like,
I was
fuck.
not paying attention.
Vehicle coming up behind.
We work in the dark to serve the light. Welcome to Grimster's Hideout.
Well, good morning. Sorry we're so late today. The wife needed to sleep in this morning, and, you know, we were not going to wake her up, man. There's no way we were waking her up. What's up, Mac? What's up, man? Stream's starting a little later today. We're not going to be going for, like, a crazy long time, but I want to get a few hours in while the wife is having the baby downstairs, so, yeah. What is today? Thursday, I think? Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday. Dude, we're doing good. Just tired. The baby is amazing. He's doing great. Yeah, man. Like, he's doing really good. He's eating a lot now. Doing good, Future. How about you, man? Doing good. Doing good. But yeah, he's eating more now. He goes back in Monday for his next, like, little weight appointment, and he's already gained another couple ounces, so he's doing really well, it seems. My wife is doing good. She got a couple hours of extra sleeping this morning. She just came downstairs at like 10:30ish, so she wakes up and she goes, "Hey man, I'm sorry that you know, I didn't wake up in time for you to stream." And I was like, "It's all good. Like it's all good. And it is what it is." Like, people are gonna have to understand that we are on baby time now and not on, you know, my time anymore, you know? That's good, man. That's good. But yeah, so we did make a new command. Shows you guys, you know, when he was born and all that stuff. But he is here, so we are on his time now and doing his things. So yeah, I spent all morning with him. Well, all morning when I got up, so like 8:30ish, up until just a minute ago. We're playing Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, man. Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. It's a very good game. It is the second to Pathfinder Kingmaker. Yeah, but yeah, it's a very good game. I just got to this tavern thing yesterday, before, you know, the internet kept crapping out, so we got there. We're gonna figure things out from here, and yeah. But yeah, here we go. So let's jump into this, man. So this is where I am. I am in a tavern. I am in this area here, Defender's Heart Tavern, and there's a bunch of people to talk to apparently. It's Mercenary Creation time. Yes, it will be Mercenary Creation time as soon as I get the money for it, Mac. I will, when I get the money for it, because I think it's 5K per. I know that you want a character, Mac. I know that for sure, and you just redeemed it. So, I don't quite have the 5K yet, I don't think. Yeah, I have 4790. Oh. If it's not, well, if it's only 500 at the beginning. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't really, like, talked to a whole lot of people. Let's see, what does he have to say? Are you one of the Crusaders? Thank you for defending those of us whose talents lie off the battlefield. I'm Jaironog, servant of Aristil. Pleased to meet you. What are you doing here? I only took my holy orders recently, so my god has only bestowed a little of his power upon me as of yet. I'm sorry to say that the number of wounded fighters in this tavern is far beyond my power to heal, but there's a reason people say, have faith in the gods. But look to yourself first. I may not be able to help the wounded with magic, but I can at least cut up bandages. Are you from around here? No, I was just passing through Kenabres. I was sailing down that old man of ours, the Great Selene River, to a village by the name of Chili Creek. I happened to land in the city on the eve of the festival, and I'm ashamed to say I decided to stay for a day to enjoy myself, but I ended up staying in the city longer than I'd bargained for. Chili Creek, where is that? It's a small fishing village. It's not even marked on some maps, but people do live there. What they don't have is a priest. They have no one to heal their wounds, no one to offer prayers for a good catch, no one to give their dead a dignified burial. And the world wound is a stone's throw away. So I'll be setting sail for Chili Creek to serve my God and my people. Once we've held Kenabres, I'll be going there. If by the grace of the good gods, we all survive this, you should come and visit me sometime. You'll find the village here, on the bank of the river. The priest marks the Chili Creek on your map. Nice. Aren't you a young and inexperienced cleric, afraid to go to the border of the world wound? I won't lie. I am afraid, but what can I do? Those villagers are simple people. Every day of their short lives is spent doing hard, honest work. That's exactly the kind of life I want. Simple, or something simple, but meaningful. You should understand that half-orcs are just like humans. You don't live long, either. Less than a century is all that's allotted to your kin and mine. If I had centuries ahead of me, like the elves do, I might have spared some 50 years or so to travel around the world. Oh, well, shit. Maybe even 100. Why not? But I don't have time to spare, so I want to spend my short life in a place where I'm needed most, even if it's dangerous, especially if it's dangerous. Aristotle knows I'd be glad to help you, but it's no use. My spells are depleted, and I have no training in potions or scrolls. See this robe I'm cutting up for bandages? It's the last one I have. Oh, shit, okay. Alright, priest. You spot bandages on his body under his clothes, but even in such miserable state, he manages to keep calm. I am Form Autumn Haze at your service. Do you need help? Do not trouble yourself on the behalf. A local healer tended to me. Besides, I come from resilient, hardy people. My body will endure both the wounds and the poison delivered through them. Who are you? My name is Form Autumn Haze. I've come here from Kyonin because I am a hunter, and all minions of evil are my quarry. I won't say more than that if you don't mind. We are strangers and of different races and cultures. I'd rather not tell you more than necessary. Oh, okay, well. Wait, he's an elf, isn't he? Yeah, he's an elf. Okay. Who wounded you? A sinner, and accomplice to demons. The quarry I am hunting in this inhospitable place. I am Grim. You can trust me. I might be able to help you. It would be impolite to refuse such a direct and friendly offer. Who is your quarry in Mendev? I was hunting a fugitive, a Descarite by the name of Kalissa. It pains me to admit that they are heinous malefactors. Malefactors? Such as her among my noble kind. Oh shit, so it's another elf. I managed to catch up to her in Kenabres, and I wounded her. The demons appeared, and the city was engulfed in flames. I was injured in the battle that ensued and couldn't free her soul from its service to her dark master. He expresses no anger or hatred as he speaks, only compassionate and sorrow. Okay. Sorry for your misfortune. I hope things will turn out differently next time. You're not great a hunter, that would seem. Okay. There's no need for pity. Our ancient kind is blessed with great longevity. We gain a deeper understanding of the world than other races, and we learn our lessons better than anyone. That goes for learning from our mistakes as well. I survived, which means I will be more prepared when we next meet. I wish to aid you in your hunt. Thank you, but this is my mission, and I'm used to facing all manner of terrors of my own. I do appreciate your willingness to help. If you happen to meet Kalissa, take caution. She has turned many innocent souls to the path of evil, and darkness has rewarded her with many gifts. Her appearance alone will tell you that. It is warped. The agate skin, the malicious stare of her blood-red eyes, the bestial teeth. She's more monster than elf at this point. I'd like to know more about you. The Outcast. Find and kill Kalissa. Okay. Won't hold anything back. Not who I am, why I made my way here, or who it is that I'm pursuing. Tell me more about yourself. Other people tend to believe that identity is the sum of a person's actions and the events that happen to them. For them, I am one of a long line of warriors of Kyonin who, since his youth, has dedicated himself to hunting evil and injustice. For them, I am a successful and capable huntsman who has tracked down and slain a great many monsters. Dude, this guy... I didn't expect this guy to talk this much. But I am an elf, and for me, my identity has a different meaning. It is shaped by the place where I was born and that I love so deeply. I am shaped by what I find beautiful and what makes my heart quicken. By the fears that come to me in the dead of night, by the things I find so intolerable that at the sight of them, my very core darkens and fills with poison. Thus, to tell you who I am, I would require many days and much candor, which is more than you and I have at our disposal. Why do you choose to be a hunter of evil? Because I am the son of a noble and proud nation. We are sometimes criticized for our arrogance, but no one dares doubt our honor. When a crime is committed, we cannot turn a blind eye. If we were to abandon our obligation to oppose evil, if we were to surrender this obligation to other races, we would also relinquish our preeminence. Okay, I have no more questions. Okay. So I really didn't need him to repeat. Alright, let's see what's in the basement. I probably can't go to the basement, can I? Oh, I have to bring my horse. Just to see what's down here? Can I get in there? Oh, there's a dude in the... Whoa! You want me to protect us? Got you again. How many times is that today? Oh my gosh, dude.
Let us be off.
Dude, they're just gonna let me loot everything down here? That's cool.
Let's move.
I'm kind of worried. Like, what does that do? Save? The button won't budge. Oh, okay. They all died, my whole troop. Go ahead, don't take too long though. Okay.
Hey, Chief. Hey, Dreamboat, come over here.
Woljif is his name.
Something really important.
Hey, dude, you know who this sounds like? Okay, it sounds like, Valius, our bard.
Quit bothering the decent people in here, Woljif, or I'll knock your teeth out!
What's it to you, Delvin Dum-Dum?
What's up, Xandor?
And I'm not stopping you. But no one told me I had to shut my trap.
What's up, buddy? I missed you, man. I missed you. Who are you?
Woljif Jeffdo. I deal in useful things. I can get you whatever you want. Anything. But there's just one problem.
What do you want from me?
I'll lay it out for you. Simple job, 30 minutes tops. We go someplace, talk to someone, and in return, whatever you want, I'll get it for you. Some extra rations? No problem. Armor, weapons, scrolls, you name it. It's as good as yours. If you need my help with something, whistle and I'll be there. I'm handy enough with knives too, and even my magic know-how isn't too shabby.
I kind of like him, but
what a load
yeah.
of guff! If you were good at magic, you wouldn't be stuck in here now, would you?
Yeah, that's kind of true too.
Don't you listen to him, Chief. He'd find fault with the Queen herself. I'll be useful to have in battle, and I'll sell whatever you want at a reasonable price. It's your lucky day. You won't meet another gem like me in Kenabres.
Why are you in chains?
Does it really matter? Don't get hung up on the past, Chief. Don't look to the future. Live in the here and now.
He was caught thieving.
Ah, your shadow, what was that?
Get me out of here and I'll tell you. And don't worry, it's not contagious.
I can't help you while you're chained up. How can I free you?
That's easy. You know Irabeth? Feisty looking gal, always wears armor. You can't miss her. She's the meanest fighter in the whole city. When you see her, put in a good word for me, will ya? Tell her there's this guy Woljif locked up for no good reason in the Defender's Heart. Well, for the follies of his youth. And he really wants to get out on bail so he can keep up his good behavior and make a contribution to society. You got that? Will you do it? I knew I could count on you. Knew it the moment I laid eyes on you.
I'm annoyed, but at the same time, it's fun. He reminds me of Valius. So what's up, Z? What's up, man? It's been a hot minute, dude. It's been a hot minute, man. I already pulled everything from in there. That's the outside. Let's talk to Horgus. Here, take this. Yes, it's 2,000 coins. Take your payment and remember that Horgus Squirm always keeps his word. You helped me get back to the surface, and I duly paid you for escorting me. Now, speaking of our future cooperation, I have a job that would be perfect for someone like you. Naturally, I'll pay generously for your services. What do you mean, a job for someone like me? For an adventurer ready to sell their soul for booze and then lie down drunk in the gutter. Or do you think you're somehow different? A traveling knight, perhaps? Noble of heart, but without coin to your name? Horgus sizes you up critically, then sighs and shrugs. You seem a reliable enough ally to me, and you did get me out of those mongrel caves. So why should I care what you do with the money once you've got it? I failed a perception check? Okay. Horgus seems like one of those people who think the entire world owes them something. That kind of makes sense, though. Noble birth doesn't give the right to behave badly. I would ask that you refrain from such statements in the future. Oh, really? How impudent. No one dares tell Horgus Worm how to address the rabble. Okay, well, what does this job involve? You shall be my bodyguard. You see, I have good reason to return to my mansion here in Kenabres. I still have. Well, it doesn't matter. It's none of your business. My mansion is a breathtaking building with a large garden in the wealthy part of the city. Even before the demons attacked, every thief and fraudster in the city had tried to get inside one way or another. I shudder to imagine the state it's in now. I have little hope that my guards are able to hold the mansion during the attack, and I expect the servants fled when they saw the demons. Only Abadar knows what's happened there, therefore, I would ask that you meet me at my mansion and guard me until I complete my business. I already asked the local paladins for help, but they have no desire to set foot outside this tavern. Damn cowards and traitors. That's what they are. Finally caught a stream. What's up, Wandering Soul? How's it going? Yeah, I'm starting a little late today. Dude, we got a new baby boy, and everything's changed. The whole schedule is different right now, so yeah. Also, please do take Camellia with you. I trust that girl more than the rest of your gang. She is of noble birth, after all. Alright, well, what kind of reward are we talking? Yeah, good times. That's for sure, man. 1,000 gold coins. Okay, double the reward. That's the second diplomacy check. Deal. Marvelous. Most excellent. I'll proceed to my mansion at once and wait for you there. Meanwhile, you needn't worry. I know the city like the back of my hand, but do hurry unless you want me to lower your reward. So, that's the second time I've met with Worm and doubled what he wanted to pay me. So, yeah. So I know that there's got to be a spot here somewhere to talk to a dude. I think I already talked to Staunton. Oh, it's you. Good work back there in the great garrison named Staunton Vane. I've heard rumors about, or if you've heard rumors about me, just so you know, everything people say about me, it's true. I need to talk to the elf who calls himself a storyteller. Do you know where I can find them? Okay. The storyteller, A strange old fellow, that one. He used to sit with me for hours, asking about all sorts of things. He never offered judgment or comfort. He just listened. At first, I wanted him and his questions as far away from me as possible, but later, I realized that talking to him did ease my burden a little. I hope he is alive and well. He's completely blind and feeble, too. So if he's alone in the city, well, you probably know what that means. I do know one place he might be. Look for him at the Black Wing. It's a library here. Wait, why is there a blind person in a library? I'll show you where it is on the map. I don't know what use a library is to a blind elf, see? But he loves the place. He would sit there day and night. Okay. Right. Oh, okay. It's a braillebrary. What do people say about you? They say I'm a traitor, as bad as Arilu Vorlesh, that I'm a disgrace even among the ranks of the condemned. The Queen Galfrey should have never spared me, that I belong to the gallows. Why do they hate you so much? You really don't know. I'm the reason why the Crusade forces are holed up in a fortress on the edge of the Worldwound. Instead of bringing the fight to the demons, we used to have a foothold in the Wound, the mighty, unassailable city of Dresden. We used to have it until it fell, and all because of my stupidity. I gave the enemy our main citadel. Oh shit. I was tried. They wanted to execute me, and rightly so, but the Queen intervened. She said that I should live and fight in order to undo what I had done. So that's how I live, decade after decade, fighting in the condemned. As you can see, I have fixed nothing, and I have earned no one's forgiveness. Are you going to spit in my face too? It wouldn't surprise me. With no hope of anything better, because that's what the Queen ordered you to do. There is honor in that. I think I'm lawful good. I think. I don't remember. Yeah, we'll just go lawful. You may be right, but you know, even stone and iron get worn down over time. I know what it means to live a regimented life, but I cannot rely on my discipline alone forever. I pray to Torag, though he does not listen, that my body breaks before my conscience does. So there's a 3-day timer on the elf or on the other guy? A whole city fell because of you. How is that possible? The blind elf. Okay, that'll be the first thing I go to then. What do you mean, how? If you don't trust the word of the condemned, go ask somebody else. Like my little brother Joran. And if you still don't believe it, what's it to me? But if you are about to ask me to recount the story of my disgrace for the 1000th time, don't. You really don't have any friends? I couldn't have survived this long if I was completely alone. Joran, my little brother, he keeps me going. He's never abandoned me. Everyone else shies away from me like they might catch what I've got. Even fighters in the condemned console themselves by thinking. I got stripped of my rank, but at least I'm not Staunton. Oh shit, a few other things can... Ooh, okay. Commander Tirablade, or Tirabade, seems to be the only person in the whole army who remembers that I'm a soldier and not a drudge. She has no qualms about taking me into battle. She had some mud flung at her in the past, or so I hear. That's why she tries to keep an open mind about it. It's no surprise that she's the only one to hold on to her sense of reason in this farce. So many years in the condemned, surely you have paid your penance by now. That's not up to me to decide. My life is in the Queen's hands. The condemned isn't the worst part. All these years I have prayed to Torag for forgiveness. Countless times I've gone to his priests. Countless times I've kneeled before his altar. If only the father of dwarven kind would answer my prayers just once. Not to restore what I've lost, but just to tell me that I'm still one of his children. But it seems he doesn't give a damn about me. What can I expect from mere mortals when my own god doesn't think I deserve redemption? Damn, dude. So I did grab, not the spellbook, character. Yeah, okay, I'm awful good. Wandering soul, dude! Dude! Dude. You didn't have to do that. I appreciate you, man. 2 gifted subs, man? 2 gifted subs? I appreciate you, dude. You're freaking awesome. Xantane with 11 months in a row after the gifted sub, man. I appreciate you, Wandering Soul. You are freaking awesome. had to hit that sub goal, man. I appreciate it, dude. I also really like to keep my goal low. Like, I really love to keep my goal low because I don't want everybody to just be like, well, he's in this for the money. No, but I would like to get the subs and stuff and be able to keep giving back, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't know. It is what it is. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you for hitting my goal. You're amazing. Before Grim Jr. got here, we were thinking about giving a copy of a game away, and then now that he's here, it's like, it's hard. I appreciate it, man. I really do. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Dude, I'll tell you what, so get this. Get this. We've been playing D&D on Sunday, or Saturdays, not Sundays, shit. My days are messed up. We've been playing D&D on Saturdays, right? And I never had a set of dice. Well, one of the players in the campaign, Mutt specifically, why is my camera off? Why has my camera been off this whole time? Anyway, Mutt specifically sent me a set of D&D dice. So, I didn't realize that my camera was off. Why didn't you guys say something? Why didn't you guys be like, hey, listen, guy? My camera was off this whole time. I appreciate you guys, though. Appreciate that, Wandering Soul. So, it's normal at this point, right? Yeah, it was... It was not intentional, I promise. Yeah. Now, I will tell you, there are going to be times where my camera is going to be off because the wife will be switching back and forth and giving me, you know, baby boy and all. So, Saturdays, he's probably going to be with me most of the time. Most of the D&D streams, so, yeah. Oh, hey. See how they patch me up? Now I can run, jump, or dance a jig if I feel like it. There are any suspicious places in the city that I should pay attention to? There were a couple spots I wanted to check out, but I didn't have the time. If there really is a den of cultists there, it would be good if you could swoop in there and bust some heads. You don't even need a search warrant. One second, guys. Oh, dude. So, as you guys know, my wife has little Grimmy Jr. while I'm up here playing. She's still letting me do the things that I like, and it's freaking cool. But check that out. The little baby boy. Yeah, that's my boy. First one is a silken thread. It's a funny little tailor shop that doesn't take any orders and never buys any fabric. But they always seem oh so busy. They're busy with something in there, alright. But sewing it ain't. Sewing it ain't. Okay. Second one. Expecting... Oh, dude, yes! Yes. I remember that. You had told me that before. Dude, it is amazing. This is my first, and I will tell you, yes, being tired is a thing. Yes, staying up all night is a thing. My wife, we were up most of the night last night. I got like probably 3-4 hours with some spread in between. My wife was up most of the time with me, and then this morning, I was going to start at 9 a.m., the stream, normal time. And I went downstairs and relieved my mother-in-law because she's staying here with us for a week or two. And I went down there and, you know, was holding baby boy and, you know, doing the things with him. And my wife just kept sleeping. And she ended up waking up at like 10:30, and she was like, I'm so sorry. I was trying to get up and make it to where you could stream. And I was like, no, it's cool. Like, I'd rather her sleep and be late to a stream than her be exhausted, you know what I'm saying? Because you guys understand this shit. I mean, you really do. You guys aren't going to sit there and get mad if I miss something because, you know, the kid. Like, it's just not a thing. It's not a thing. Like, the people that watch me are amazing. They understand that kids are kids and things happen and you have to do these things. So, But yes, being tired will be a thing, wandering soul, and sleep will be a thing of the past, and you will not understand how you can function on 2 hours, 3 hours of sleep and be perfectly fine. Like, it's insane, dude. I say dude, I don't know who's a guy or a girl in this. I just call everybody dude, just so you know. Oh, you're already used to it. There you go. Second one is the alchemy shop, Topaz Solutions, and they trade in everything, not just healing potions. Judging by the ingredients they've been buying on the black market, there's something fishy about the alchemical rituals going down in that place. You have an unfortunate sleep schedule. Oh no. Oh no. Tell me about yourself. Be happy to, but there's kind of nothing to tell. What's so interesting about me? Where are you from? Nowhere. I was blown in by the wind and found in a cabbage patch. Sorry, that's an old habit of mine. I don't like blabbing about my past, but you saved my skin, so I guess I kinda owe it to you. Not to clown around, right? I'm from Nidal. Nidal is one of the oldest surviving countries in Avestan, having been founded during the uncounted years of the Ages of Darkness, or Age of Darkness. Even though it is now beholden to the neighboring infernal realm of Chiliax, it retains significant autonomy to pursue its own shadowy goals. By the way, you can call me Ghost if you like to shorten up my name, the name. That's what that's what John. Okay, dude, I love Johnny. Johnny is amazing. Did you get to hear his thing for me that he made? And I wouldn't wish my homeland on my worst enemy. You've heard of the place, I'm sure. Ruled by monsters that are a lot. Oh, dude. Okay, well, here we go. You're gonna hear it. Play. It's gonna take a second to load because it's on my external. Okay, now it should play.
We work in the dark to serve the light. Welcome to Grimster's Hideout.
I love it, man. It is awesome. I love that. But yeah, he made that for me, dude. It took him literally all day to write that and produce it and everything else. He is freaking awesome. Yes. Yes. Her city is ruled by monsters that aren't alive nor dead. The official religion is the cult of Zon Kuthan. I'll read that in a second. I grew up in the slum, like a weed, between the cobblestones. I didn't have a dad, but I had lots of aunts and uncles. My mom's cronies. No prize for guessing the kind of business she was involved in. They gave me a set of lockpicks as soon as I could hold a spoon. And while other kids were picking their noses, I was picking pockets. Hey, Mac, what kind of character are you looking to make? Because I think we're making, Xantame a cleric. Yeah, I think that's what I decided to make him, an ASMR cleric. Because he sent me, like, a few concepts for his character. And I'm choosing the cleric. Because usually I choose, like, the sorcerer or something like that for Z, and he sent me, like, 3 different concepts, and I was like, I'd rather him be, like, my healer summoner this time around. I think that would be cool as shit, because that's the thing that he sent me. The deity, Zon Kuthan, also known as the Midnight Lord, the Dark Prince, the Prince of Pain, God of Darkness, on envy, loss, and pain, possesses one of the most twisted and evil minds in the great beyond. His position as God of Pain is well earned, and he has been the root of countless tortures, murders, and worse throughout time. He was once a benevolent demigod named Dubral, but was corrupted when he traveled to the far, dark places between the plains and returned in his current form. His half-sister, Shaylin, wait, what? Still holds out hope that she can redeem him, though the Lord of Shadows shows no sign of remorse or compassion. Oh, you were gonna go for an ASMR war priest? Huh. Well, okay, well, hold on. Does the war priest still heal? Oh, look at my baby boy. Dude, all the cuteness. All the cuteness in one go. Yeah, does a War Priest still heal? Because I know Z gave me like 3 different ones. Let's see. Let me go to Xantam's messages. Okay, so he gave me... What was this guy? I can't remember. A Tactician. A Herald Caller. And I think that's it. Oh, and... Oh, no. Wait, and then a Paladin? No, that's a Paladin I made. That was the Monk. Okay. I'm also playing a War Priest in my game, but someone else does the healing. Usually stand in the second row bonking things with a glaive. Okay. Okay, so what I'll do... That's fine. If you're going to be a reaching, like, semi-caster, that's cool. I mean, dude, I'm down for making a weird party. I'm so down. I will still make Z the Cleric then, so that he can actually heal, and you can do, like, I guess the Divine Glaive bonking. When I was 12, the monks of the Silent Shroud came for us. Creepy guys with their mouths sewn shut. They're the guards of Nisroch. Did I pronounce that right? Nisroch? Mom gave me to her friends, and we hid in the secret temple of Desna. I never saw my mom again. Damn. Okay, so Desna, also known as the Great Dreamer, Lady Luck and Mother Moon, goddess of dreams, luck, stars, and travelers, is among the most ancient deities. While her peers burden themselves with the task of creating Galarian, she spends her time building the heavens. She knew that there would be plenty of time for her and her followers to explore the many wonders of the world later. She has changed little since those early days. She and her followers delight in exploring the world. I want to check something, because Twitch said they added this new thing, and I would really like to check it out. I thought there was a way to add goals into chat, and I don't see how to actually do it. Because I've seen other people do it where you can like type /goal or /goals or something. I lay low in the temple for the next few years, kept my head down. I washed floors, fetched water, listened to sermons. Funny thing, after a while I started liking Desna's teachings. But as soon as I was old enough, I was out of there. I left Nadal and got as far away as I could. I've got to peace out for now, but I will be sure... I'll for sure check... Dude, I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Ghost. You have a good one. You have a good rest of your day, man. Thank you for those 2 subs. I appreciate that gift. You're amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Telling you all this kind of made me feel better. What are your responsibilities in Eagle Watch? Nothing official. I'm not even a knight, you know. I'm just hanging around. You sure you want to know the details? Catching traitors and spies and cultists is no walk in the park. It's a delicate job. You can't always do it, all within the letter of the law. What if we surprise some suspicious blighter with an official search? Everyone will know about it before long, starting with their cronies. Then again, sneaking into people's houses at night ain't exactly legal. Crusaders can't be doing stuff like that, can they? Well, I'm not exactly a knight. The girl trails off. Alright. So, is the person in here that I have to talk to? What can I do for you? Who are you? Visalia... I guess I'll probably just end up running into him. Rector of the local temple of Abadar. The temple is gone, though, and if we snooze here for much longer, the city will be lost as well. Who is that boy with you? This one. Hyado, the shepherd, my apprentice. He's a smart boy and his faith is strong. He serves Aristil, though, but there's still something he can learn from an old servant of Abadar. He'll be a great cleric when he gets a little older. What kind of help can I expect from you? First, I sell scrolls. I have a lot of them. Something for every emergency. Second, while you're here in the tavern, I can read one for you. Guaranteed no surprises. But you better not go into the city without a cleric. I won't be going there myself. I'm too old and my powers are needed here. Okay, so he's like the cleric of the other one that allows me to cast spells without actually needing the cleric there. Also, apparently the 1.05 update for Wrath of the Righteous just came out, like just now. Ooh, Ring of Protection. I can't buy those because I've only got so much gold right now. Okay. Icy Protector. This ring grants the wearer cold resistance 10. If the wearer has the Ice Plant Hex, it also grants them +2 natural armor. As long as the wearer of this amulet is under the effect of the Death Ward spell, they get +2 morale bonus to AC against the attacks of undead creatures. Alchemist Kit. Wait, what? What? That's new? So do I have to have that Alchemist Kit in order to actually make potions? So I have to have that and the Feet Brewer to make the potions. So without the feet, I can't use that just to make them? You can align your weapon. Chaotic, evil, or evil, good, or lawful as you choose. A weapon that is aligned can bypass the damage or... What? So I have the Feet Brewer on my main, right? I have it. So I'm assuming I would need one of these kits in order to make the potions. Okay, so it's 100 gold. I'll go ahead and buy it. Okay, higher kits, stronger potions. Got you. Yeah, so I'll show you him. So I went ahead and grabbed... Well, hang on, did I grab it? I thought I grabbed it. Maybe I didn't grab it with him? I grabbed mounted combat instead? Shit. Oh, no, it's her. I gave it to her. Camellia. Allows you to brew potions of spells up to level 3 during... Oh, shit, so she would have to have the spell to do it. Right? So does that mean that she would have to have, like, say, a lesser healing spell to make a healing pot? And I think a spirit hunter is a shaman, right? Okay, I got you. She does get some... Yeah, she's got a healing spell right now, I know. She's got, like, this healing, and she's got... Where's the other little one? I thought she had a little heal, too. Treat Afflictions is a little one? Oh, hang on. Yeah, spell it. So, yeah. Yep, that's it. Summon Nature. Oh, I didn't know she had that. Oh, yeah, she just got a bunch of new spells. I forgot. Yeah, she just got a bunch of new spells. Oh, dude, I'm an idiot. I never fucking did her spell slots. That's what... Why do I always forget that with my spellcasters, man? I always forget that shit with my spellcasters. Yeah, I really do. I always forget it, dude. So I can do delay poison, which would be nice. Lesser restoration dispels any temporary magical effects, reducing one of the subject's ability scores. It does not... I wish she had more spell slots, but it is what it is. And then her cantrips. I think she gained a couple new cantrips. Yeah. So the paladin doesn't have any spells. He can't cast them. My horse can't cast them. She's the only caster right now. Okay, cool. Remember, spell books. Oh, I agree. I understand. I understand. That's what I was saying. I wish she had more, but I understand that she doesn't have more. It wouldn't make sense to give her like 5 fucking spell slots at level 1 or level 2. Here for a chat. I've been waiting for you to come and see what strange beast you've taken into your party. I'd like to know more about you. Let me guess. Your first question. Can you wear a hat with your one horn? Am I right? You speak common much better than the rest of your tribe. Wait, what? Oh, no. I was talking, like, I know that she's got 3 spell slots at level 1. She's got 2 at level 2. I was essentially saying, like, more than what she's already gotten. It'd be dumb if she had like 5 spell slots in at level 2 in her first level spells. You know what I'm saying? Versus what she has right now. It keeps her more on, you know, an even ground with everything else, where she's not just OP as shit and gaining, you know, 10 spell slots every level. Funnily enough, common isn't all that common underground. But your observation is correct. I used to live on the surface with my parents for a while, and had a chance to learn a couple things, the language, and the fact that every peasant who sees my scaly mug screams, "Demon!" and runs away. I don't know if you're interested, but my mom wasn't from an underground tribe. She was a smuggler. The kind that used the dungeons of Kenabres to secretly move and store goods. One time, 2 gangs couldn't agree on how to share a prime cut. Got into a fight, the winners threw the loser down a hole, dead and living alike. I'm sure you're not even using her as a spellcaster. Actually, I've been using her cantrips more than up close and personal, to be real with you. Because when she gets hit, she almost dies immediately. So, I use her... Like, if I've already got the person in combat, and say we're down to 2 people, and I've got both of those 2 people in combat with someone else, then I'll take her and I'll go around the backside of them and use her rapier. If I'm like only, you know, barely doing any damage. So I'll take her around the backside, do some damage, and then pull her back out again. Yeah, I'm using her as a spellcaster. I'm trying, dude. I'm trying to get more diverse in my playstyle. It's very hard for me. And you know this, because I'm more of a let's smash that bitch instead of let's fucking cast something at it. My dad went to check if the corpses had anything useful on them, and he found a girl from the surface, barely clinging to life. An incredible feeling sparked between them. Or maybe the girl just liked men with scales and a cat nose. That might be it, one way or another. He got her back on her feet, and he even later left his home caves. She left her smuggling behind, and they began an honest life together. That's the delightful story of how land came into this world. The next chapter, however, my family and I never stayed in one place too long. We lived sometimes on the surface, sometimes underground. We couldn't find a place to call home. Living in the caves was hard on my mom, and my dad's appearance raised too many questions in Mendev. They're at war against the demons, after all. In the end, my parents decided to stop making each other miserable and separated. My father and I returned to our tribe. I think the peasants screaming demon had something to do with it. Or maybe Dad just couldn't stand life without a rat tail soup. I wouldn't rule out the possibility. Did you come with me so you could see the surface again? No. That wasn't it. I just don't have much patience for certain types of creatures. Demons, I mean. If they want to destroy Kenabres, I'll be on the side of the people they're attacking. Lan, you're my companion, and companions should trust each other. I'm counting on you to give me honest answers, not excuses. I guess you're right. I shouldn't have been so evasive. It's just that some things are hard to talk about. My family, for example. My birth, hell take me, turned out to be a great misfortune for my parents, all because I'm relatively healthy. I'm the best thing that can come from a marriage between a cave-dwelling mongrel and anyone from the surface. A healthy child with the right number of hands and feet. No apparent defects, no missing organs, or other problems. They saw hope in me, so risked having more children. They thought it would somehow be alright. I could have had 4 brothers. The first was born 2 years after me and died 3 years later. He didn't have a nose, nothing even remotely resembling one. He could only breathe through his mouth. Mom and Dad were afraid to take their eyes off him for fear he'd choke and suffocate on something. But in the end, it was his weak heart that killed him. Dude, I understand the whole not taking your eyes off of somebody, because... Dude, I am a heavy sleeper, and since we've had little Junior, I shit you not, anytime he's I'm awake. Like, just like that, just awake. Except for when I'm just completely exhausted. Then there was another pregnancy and birth. I pretended I was sleeping, but snuck out of my bedroom and listened under the door. All those hours. It was very strange, but I never heard the newborn screaming. Mom moaning, yes. The priest praying. Then I dared to open the door a little and look inside. The priest stood there very pale. One of them was holding something, a small object that fit in his palm. He asked, "Do you know what this is?" And the other said, "I think it's a head." Wait, what? It turned out that this time, Mom was expecting triplets. The first of the babies was born in pieces. The 2 others didn't live long enough to draw their first breath, and about 3 weeks later, my father took me into the caves. He didn't want to leave. I could see it in his face, but I think my mom and he decided it together. The curse of my people have carried since the first crusade stood between them, not to mention the 4 dead babies. And old age was rapidly taking its toll on my father. After we returned to the cave, he only lived another 4 years. So if you're asking me why I decided to go up with you to the surface and join the Crusades, well, the answer is, I've always wanted to. I was afraid to leave my tribe, but it always haunted me that I'd die in a world where 4 Crusades could do nothing to stop the beast from the abyss. And the number of victims kept growing. I want to change that, or at least try to. And if changing things is too much to ask, then at least get a little revenge. The ones who are behind the world wound owe me a great debt. The lives of 4 brothers, all my mother's tears, my father's broken heart. It's a lot. It's so much that killing a couple of demons won't do it for me. I want to do something real, and I'm ready to pay any price. Call it my personal crusade if you like. Lane gives you a slanted grin. I used to think that things would be better if I'd never been born, but now I think I was born for this, to settle the score. Why didn't you go up and join the Crusades before? I couldn't just abandon my tribe. I'm their best hunter. They'll have it much harder without me, but now that the demons have nearly destroyed Kenabres, and the caves almost collapsed on our heads, sitting and waiting it out just wasn't an option anymore. Anyway, I'm more useful up here than I am down there. Plus, the chief let me go, which means my debt to the tribe has been paid. Would you like to find your mother? No. The word flies from Land's mouth faster than an arrow. Then after a pause, he continues. I don't want to meet her. Not just because I feel any resentment. It's just that she's half-elf. She's barely got her first gray hair, and I'll be a ramshackle old man. She's buried enough children. There's no need to make her witness the death of another. I hope you understand. I'm very sorry truly. Well, then I'm very lucky. I met someone who not only helped me choose the right path, but is happy to listen to my whining. Your parents' love didn't survive hardship, but that doesn't mean the same thing will happen to you. What if you find true love, someone who won't leave you no matter what? And break my beloved's heart when I die in her arms 5 years later? That's a fine thing to do to the person you love. Then again, there's a chance I'll inspire some tragic bard to write a tearful ballad. But you don't look like you're getting old or dying. How old are you? I'm as old as I look. No surprises there. But remember Sol? He's 10 years older than me. I remember him back when he was a fearless warrior. And day by day, I watched him turn into an old man. Him and my father. It happens very quickly. First, you miss a shot because you don't see the target as clearly as you used to. You think it's because your eyes are tired, but you tell yourself you'll get better tomorrow. Then you notice you're having trouble breathing. That climbing is harder than before. Your fingers stop bending. You have to tie your sword to your hand. You can't even put on your greaves without help. When you're washing your face in a stream, sometimes you catch sight of a gray-haired, wrinkled old man you don't recognize, and this goes on until one day you come across a cave beast and you realize you don't outrun it. My dad kept diaries marking all the signs, and I saw it too. The last year I had to help him get out of bed, help him dress, remind him to eat. Sometimes he forgot my name. I told him that we should have stayed on the surface. He joked that dodging a goddess was behavior unworthy of a crusader. He meant Pharasma. Every morning I wake up and check how I feel, but there are no signs yet. Even so, I know I don't have much time. I need to do something useful before I forget why I came here. So can you wear a hat with your one horn? Sure I can, but certain designs don't suit me too well. Alright, Windowag. My connection to Windowag, I mean, where do I start? We grew up together, trained together. She was the chief's daughter. She was groomed to be the best all her life, and then I came along. We were rivals, but we dragged each other out of tight spots too. I've always been drawn to grand heroic gestures, sometimes idiotic ones, whereas Windu liked to roam unexplored passages, finding new caves and making maps. She wanted to be a great huntress, the one who'd make it through the shield maze, but instead it'd be better if she died. The death of a friend is painful, but watching a friend become a shadow of her former self is unbearable. She doesn't think she's a shadow of her former self. Of course, she thinks she did everything right, because the second she starts to doubt herself, she'll have to face the truth, to admit that she's just a cannibal that demons use as they wish. She wants to get stronger and stronger, but for what? I'll never understand what drives her. Were you just friends, or were you more than that? Wow, you really don't pull your punches, do you? There was a time when I asked myself the same question. Windowag knew me better than anyone. She understood me better than anyone. She was the first girl I ever, but we never loved each other. Maybe I could have grown to love her, but it always seemed like she never understood what love was. Maybe she just wasn't capable of those kinds of feelings. Okay. What do you think? Oh, dude, holy shit. What was it like living in your caves? Oh. Imagine that in the entire world, there's only a few hundred like you. There's not an inch of fertile ground anywhere. Nowhere to grow grain for bread, or cotton, and linen for cloth. Your neighbors are beasts who want to eat you, or parasites who want to inject you with their larvae, then eat you. And it's not that bad, because you can try to eat most of the things that are trying to eat you, sometimes at the risk of getting poisoned, sometimes with almost no risk at all. In the worst years, there's not a single living thing anywhere to be found, predator or prey. That's when you eat mushroom soup. I'd say 3 times a day. But there was barely enough for once every 3 days. But life underground has its upsides, pun intended. There's no risk of losing the roof over your head. There's no bad weather, not counting the earthquakes, of course. You really descendants of the First Crusade? More like demon spawn, aren't we? Sad but true. Without the demons, there would be no mongrels. It's the magic of the whirlwind that affected our ancestors and made their children the way we are. Like most in our tribe, Chief Soul fancies himself a descendant of the underground Crusaders. The ones are heroic ancestors left to guard the caves. I don't know if it's true or not. That angel came to our cave for a reason. Maybe he remembered us. Those were evil and dangerous times after the First Crusade. Hundreds of Crusaders began having children, and the babies were born with fangs and horns and warts that covered half their faces. People didn't like the new look. The Inquisitors sure didn't. So our ancestors fled persecution and made a home for themselves down there under the ground. They probably intended to find a cure for their children and hoped to return in time, but it never happened. Instead, the Whirlwound's terrible legacy was passed down from generation to generation. Alright, we are going to continue reading all of his shit later, because he has a lot. Why is that dude's name Pink Eye? Did somebody fart in his face? Just listen to this woman. Isn't it amazing how much nonsense can fit into such a small package? Okay, so, hey there, during the march through the dungeon, we never got the chance to exchange proper greetings. It's high time I shake your hand. Do you know where I should look for her? Irabeth is worried about her fighters. I understand that. I wanted to look for Jana myself so I didn't distract you. But since you're in this too, I could use some help. Jana and I met in Kenabres a few days ago. Just hit it off. We went drinking together. Went to that unforgettable celebration together too. But we got separated in the crowd. So we should start looking from the main square. That's where I saw her. Jana is a good fighter. Even if she is green, she could have become an Outdoory otherwise. She couldn't become an Outdoory otherwise. I hope that means she's alright. Okay. There's a dude named Hiller here. Oh, Hiller, Venture Captain of the Pathfinder Society. Heyo! I'm the superior officer of the Pathfinders in this region of Mendev. However, the Society is running almost no operations here right now. Besides me, there are almost no Pathfinders here. Actually, I'm only stuck here because of an old feud with a demon worshipper known as the Spinner of Nightmares. I've had to work alone without the support of the Society, but I've made a lot of acquaintances. I've met a lot of acquaintances among the local mercenaries and daring fighters. If you need any good fighters for an honest cause, talk to me. Yeah, it's fucking expensive. 4,500. All right, Z, I'm gonna make you first since I need the cleric, and then when I make the other one, I will get max specs. I know you had a... Was it this guy? Yeah, it's this guy. Okay. This is the picture you sent. Next. And I think he was... Hey, Mac, if you can build him in Character Creator, right? And then send me a picture in Discord, that would be freaking awesome, dude. Alright, so I know that he is a cleric, and you said Herald Caller. As an ASMR, right? Yes, ASMR. What'd you do for Heritage? I don't think it shows Heritage on the on this thing. Oh, yeah, it does. Hold on. Maybe not. Do you remember what you did for Heritage? Was it just ASMR? Law. Oh, you did Lawbringer? Okay. Yeah, I don't see it in here, which is why I was asking. All right, so if we do Lawbringer, we hit next. Background selection. Hunter, what would that be under? Let's see. Okay, so Craftsman, Nun, Healer, Street Urchin, Wanderer, Hunter. Okay, got it. And then I saw your Strength is down to 7. Dexterity is at 18. Constitution is 11. That's weird. Because 11 doesn't technically give you anything. Okay, Intelligence is at 10. Wisdom is at 20. Charisma is at 7. Where did you get the other 7, 18, 11, 10, 20, and 7? 7, 18, 11. See, this should be at 11. How did you get this one to 20? Let me see. And you did perception. Nature. And religion. Yeah, see, even there, that's not what your plus was. I can't see what feats or anything that you chose. You chose rapid shot. Wherever rapid shot is. Oh. It says no. Okay, so I saw you choose rapid shot. Saren Ray. Why do I not have Saren Ray? Oh, there it is. Weapon proficiency scimitar. Channel positive energy. Healing domain. Lawful good. Yeah, see, this is weird. I can't see what's back. Archon of Blooded ASMR. Okay. Champions of justice and doling out punishments to the wicked, and often believe chaos is the cause of all mortal suffering. Oh, yeah, no, I got that. I'm just kind of like going back here to see what the hell's going on as to why we're only at 19 instead of 20 when it's the same character creation. So, okay, so I mean, that's probably true too. See, Lawbringer just gives you hold person. What does this do? ASMRs of uncertain heritage have a +2 racial bonus to wisdom and charisma, and a +2 racial bonus on persuasion when used for diplomacy. +2 racial bonus to constitution and wisdom. Okay, so you're getting wisdom and con with this one instead of charisma. Oh, wait, wisdom is your primary. I mean, I've got it sitting how you had it sitting. Call Heralds, Blood Hunter, Weapon Proficiency, Healing Domain, Channel Positive Energy, Spontaneous Healing, Treat Affliction, Rebuke Death. I don't know if I ever rebuke Death. Yeah, it's just weird. That's all. It's just weird. And then I chose lore, nature, lore, religion, and perception, right? So, nature, religion, and perception for these three. Yes, okay. I'm just making sure I have everything correct. And then rapid shot, Sarin Ray, channel positive energy. Yeah, rapid shot, Sarin Ray, channel positive energy. Healing domain, lawful good, appearance. Okay. I'll make his appearance pretty much how I want him to look, if that's cool. The colors are just what your primary is. Is there a green? Which green? 32, 33, or 34? I kind of like 33. He doesn't need any war paint. What are the body types here? Yeah, we don't want you to be super skinny. Face. We'll give you gold lipstick, sir. Go a little darker on your complexion. I kind of like that. I don't like that at all. Yeah, that doesn't fit either. I kind of like that one. What about you? I think you're just going to say it's whatever. What about beards? Beards, hell yeah. Do you have a beard, Z? Oh, fuck yes, you can be Zeus, bro. I actually like that color a lot. We get, fuck it, we're gonna make him have green hair, dude. You down? You dig? You dig, sir? You dig? Green hair, green eyes.
We do it my way.
We'll win this, one way or the other.
I really want the optimistic voice for you. Is that cool? I want Ko's voice in my game, sir. Now, you had named him something, and I can't remember what you named him. Do you remember what you named him? Zangel? Yeah, Zangel. Okay. What's the birthday? Oh, yeah. Z Angel, I got you. Wait, so 7 over here or 7 over here? 5 day, okay. Oh, my baby boy is crying downstairs.
I can find better.
All right, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, take a quick pee, and check on my wife. I will be right back, guys. So take a look at this, and you'll see everything that's sitting there. Do you remember where my speakers are? You guys are awesome. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. They were laughing at me because I was gonna go to the bathroom and I heard I heard baby boy cry downstairs, and they were like, "We heard you get up, and we knew you were gonna check on him." Okay, so I think everything's right. Holy shit, dude! Look at all them spells. I mean, everything's right. It's just this is down by 1, and it sucks. All right, so oh, heyo. Are we gonna make him my perception dude, Z? Yeah, because if we're gonna make him perception, there's one that I really want to grab early. Where is it? It's a perception skill. Alertness. That's one that we need to grab early. You said skill. Okay, skill focus. So you get a +2 bonus on perception skill checks if you have 10 or more ranks in that skill. And we already have 10 or more, so that'll put his, yeah, look at that, fucking 15 perception. Get wrecked. No what? Do we only get 2 right now? Oh yeah, we only get 2 right now. So once it gets to +10, I guess, is when... Oh, you have to have 10 base. Okay, got you. Gotcha. Okay, so... We made him. We have 2657. Let's see if we can... Show me what you got. I don't want to sell that. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. I was trying to actually make enough to buy, dude. Oh wait, what? So that's a masterwork and that's a regular. Give him a masterwork bow. Dude, he's got 2 scrolls of bless and a scroll of cure light wounds already. Where's all my scrolls? Cure light wounds, cure moderate wounds. I don't think he can use these yet, though. Yeah, I don't think he can use these yet. Oh yeah. I can't use these at a distance though. These are up close and personal. Can he use? Yes, he can. Hell yes. He can use Bone Shaker too. Okay. So we've got a healing, a bless, and then some DPS spells. Yeah, that's what I kind of figured. I would save, like, you know, these inflict wounds for the War Priest and stuff, and use the range style things for the heal / DPS in the background, which is him. And we're probably going to have to switch out his armor ASAP. So... Okay, wait, what is this? My companion and I need to... What is this? Oh, it's a respec. Okay. I do need to eventually respec myself. Alright, hold on. What's the book called? Hiller and the Spinner of Nightmares. Alright, so collect. Go here. Info. Book the first of the astonishing exploits. Okay, the Spinner of Nightmares let out a fiendish laugh, and the wind rose up, sending the sound rippling across the roof of the cavernous temple and off into the darkening sky. You cannot protect them, the demon worshipper performed a graceful pirouette, as though she were mocking the ungainly venture captain, who was slowly picking his way across the slippery roof tiles. You may have saved Anthocletus today, but you won't save everyone who gets in my way. I will always be one step ahead, plunging a dagger into the heart of the next fool and sullying your path with blood that you will never be able to wipe clean. Hiller lost his footing once again, and only by a miracle did he not go plummeting to his death. His heart threatened to beat right out of his chest, but his mind was consumed with the feverish awareness of how close he was to his target. Only a few dozen paces separated him from the Spinner of Nightmares, close enough to shoot, but the venture captain wanted to be sure the bolt wouldn't kill her, merely maim and immobilize her. The hand crossbow that Hiller concealed under the folds of his cloak was throwing off his balance. The jig's up, the Spinner of Nightmares. The venture captain leaned forward, as though trying to catch his breath, a diversionary tactic designed to weaken the vigilance of the villain, who seemed to be waiting for something on the peak of the roof. You have one chance to save your pathetic life. Surrender now. The Spinner of Nightmares froze, as if considering the captain's words, before lunging forward like a snake and spitting with contempt. You will never see her again. Click, twang, the whistle of the bolt released from its cradle, and the swish of the Spinner of Nightmares' cloak as she dodged the shot, laughing. Hiller let out a bellow, pouring all his hatred and despair into the shout, dashed forward and slipped off the roof, tumbled to his knees, gripping a jagged roof tile with his last remaining strength. The venture captain swallowed a grunt of pain and raised his head, only to watch his daughter's abductor be swept away by a black wind. I will find you, the Spinner of Nightmares, Hiller shouted, seemed to carry far and wide across the whole Mendev. I'll find you, and I'll tear out your duplicitous heart. Awesome. Dude, that portrait looks so badass, dude. Good shit. Can you send me the list of skills? Actually, they're all up top. Never mind. They're all up top. I'm going to add you as a friend in here, by the way. It's from a portraits mod. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, it looks cool as shit. I had to go with just a base blank bullshittery. He sent me the image, Z. Yeah, he sent me the image. Alright, so... Any success? How's the city? There's a tiefling chained up in the defender's heart. What can you tell me about him? Woljif is a petty thief from a gang of thieflings operating in Kenabres. That's what we call them in these parts. They tried to rob a vendor of magical items recently. Unfortunately, we apprehended only one of them. The rest managed to escape. We have nowhere else to keep him apart from the defender's heart, but that's hardly a prison. Woljif knows it too. He's been begging us for days to let him go free, or have someone vouch for him. He's already asked you to put in a good word for him, hasn't he? If you want to recruit Woljif and put him to good use, go ahead and take him off our guard's hands. We can ill afford to let a soldier spend their days watching over a middling thief. I hope the tiefling proves useful, should you decide to take him along. What's our main objective? You heard what that demon said. They're going to desecrate the ward stone and blow up the whole barrier around the world wound. That would be an even worse disaster than the World Wounds expansion before the Second Crusade. Not only Kenabres, but every city with a wardstone would be destroyed, including the capital. We can't allow that, no matter what. We will retake it, even destroy it if we must. Iomede's gifts must not become a weapon of the abyss. Since Xandor already has lore, religion, and nature, and perception too, I didn't really optimize skills. Mobility 3 gives some bonuses to fighting defensively, if needed though. I mean, technically, we can do 2 perceptionists, technically. But if his stays really high, then I don't think he's gonna miss anything. These wardstones, what are they? They are our greatest treasure. Actually, technically, my horse has perception too. The shield given to us by Iomede herself and placed in Kenabres, the other Mendevian cities and fortresses by her herald. The chain of the wardstones forms a protective barrier that stops the expansion of the world wound and keeps the demons from moving beyond its borders. I shudder to think that what will happen if the barrier falls. Please, but I must warn you, there are some things that I don't have the right to discuss. Where are you from? I was born in Kenabres. I grew up on a farm just outside. But my way back home lay at the end of a long and winding road. It took me years of travel through foreign lands before I came to be where I've always belonged. How'd you become a paladin? I don't much like to remember it, believe it or not. The story of how I became a paladin is also the story of how I failed to become a knight. My parents were Crusaders. May their souls stand together in Iomede's celestial army. When I was born, they retired from the war and started preparing me to continue their legacy, but my father was an orc. You'd be pressed to find a calmer, wiser, and more pious servant of the goddess than he. But still, all his life he was dogged by sideways looks and whispers. When I grew older, and it was time for me to serve, I decided anywhere but Kenabres. That was where my father had served loyally, and his only reward had been injustice. Besides the witch hunters, led by the honorable prelate Helrun, stalked the city with a heavy hand. Who knows what they'd have done to a strange girl with green skin. Instead, I went to... You can laugh if you want, but I was young and foolish. I chose Lastwall of all places. You can imagine how well I was accepted in a country that's been battling the orcs of Belkzen since its foundation. While orcs can be found throughout Galarian, nowhere else are they as plentiful or live in as densely populated settlements as in the hold of Belkzen. Belkzen is an unforgiving wasteland filled with shrub brush, steep mountains, and uneven badlands, where water is scarce and generally limited to the seasonal flood road. I just checked, and both the main character and mercenaries. Yeah, dude, that's weird. I don't understand why I couldn't get his perfect. There are many like me, but we were all treated as second-class citizens. To the locals, my green skin was worse than leper scabs. Even my brothers in faith kept their distance. I took my vows, and the goddess granted me the powers of a paladin. But even then, not a single order would accept me into their ranks. I spent another 6 months knocking on doors before I realized the simple truth. I serve Iomede, not these people. I don't have to prostrate myself before them, so I left as a paladin, but not a knight. You hardly need to tell me this. You know perfectly well what it's like for us. Yeah. How'd you come to join the knightly order? I left Lastwall and went traveling. The goddess guided me, and my path led me to where atrocities were happening. I often fought in exchange for gold, but never for unworthy aims, of course. I wandered the river kingdoms for a few years, killing monsters and tracking down criminals. Sometimes I thought I was just wasting time, that my true place was in Kenabres. But I pushed those thoughts away. I didn't even want to think about going back, but in the end, divine providence had brought me to my senses. It happened in Timon. I was tracking a gang of bandits, which my employer suspected was a cover for Rasmuran spies. I managed to find their lair, but inside I found something far more dangerous than spies, an unholy temple of Zon Kuthon. When I broke in there, the cultists were about to sacrifice someone, the person who was destined to become my wife, Anivia. But that's another story. After I cut down the cultists, I examined their papers and couldn't believe my eyes. A network of evil cults had spread throughout all of Avestan, including Mendev. Worse, the documents clearly showed that their allies, the Templars of the Ivory Labyrinth, had infested my native kenabres, and were even among the ranks of the paladins. After that, delaying my homecoming would be tantamount to desertion. Luckily, I was no longer alone. Anivia was as eager to destroy the cultists as I was. Pledging their lives to Baphomet, these cultists scheme to subvert the good works of the Crusaders. They cause trouble in Crusader camps, instigating fights and egging participants onto greater violence. They spread lies and sow the seeds of fear with voices sweetened by magic. Some have even assumed the roles of holy crusaders and risen to the ranks of the knightly orders, waiting for the moment when their treachery can be used to achieve a most foul end. Yeah, I don't know, Z. Anivia and I hurried to Kenabres. We couldn't trust anyone. The papers indicated that the cultists had infiltrated everything. Luckily, I had some experience in investigation, and my beloved, the half-orc smiles warmly, she knew her way around, working locks, tailing people, and trading information with the city's bottom feeders. Soon we'd defeated, alas, not the whole Hydra, but a few of its heads. Do you know who turned out to be the leader of the cultists? The commander of the Eagle Watch. Can you imagine? While Prelude Halrun was chasing witches throughout the city, the enemy had infiltrated the very order responsible for internal security. The scandal reached the ears of the Queen. At first, she planned to disband the order in disgrace, but then she offered its command to me, and put its salvation in my hands. Of course, there was one small catch. I wasn't a knight. But I was made commander just the same, skipping the usual progress through the ranks. I can't imagine the followers of Zon Kuthon in alliance with demon worshippers. Shouldn't they hate each other? They should, but Baphomet's minions are masters of deception. They manipulate Zon Kuthon's butchers as eagerly as Iomede's knights. The cultists from that unholy temple didn't know the true face of their associates in Kenabres. We ourselves learned the truth much later after getting to the bottom of their nest. Okay. It was a small order created to fight not only demons, but also the enemy within, to manipulate the purity of the paladins' ranks, prevent heresy, and identify spies, and it failed miserably at that. The Templars of the Ivory Labyrinth infiltrated it and formed their nest within its ranks. After the Queen entrusted me with leading the order, Anevia and I practically built it from scratch. We got rid of the dead weight, people who weren't committed. We organized ways to transmit messages and orders safely. We introduced reliable ciphers. We found tacit allies around the city, from Crusader orders to street beggars. This was my personal crusade, to purge the city of the Templars who had infested it. Oh, dude. I fucking did it again. And I thought I was winning. I could feel it. We were so close to driving the cultists out of Kenabres, but it's hard to admit, but those successes didn't count for much once the demons entered the city. If it wasn't up to you, there wouldn't be a headquarters at the Defender's Heart. The cultists would have served the city up on a platter. Yes, that's true. It's a good thing we achieved something. Thank you. Okay, so that's funny. Let's go ahead and hit a save. Okay, so here's what we have to do. Oh, let's go talk to Woljif first. I wish I could speed up time. You used to be able to do it in the first one so that they'd run faster. Alright, Woljif, with me.
Well, Chief, what do you got for me?
Talk to Erebeth, and I've decided to make you part of my troop. We'll see how it goes.
You must be a smooth talker. Come on, Delvin. Get these bracelets of yours off me. I'm going free.
You're sure to regret this. This tiefling will fleece you for everything you've got. Mark my words.
You're a bitter little man, Delvin. Petty and mean. You can't even be happy for me, can you? I pity you. I'll leave you alone with your sad little soul. So long. And now, Chief, straight down to business. You see, I'm one of those guys that people around here call thieflings. We just call ourselves the family. After we knocked over that shop and I got stuck here in the Defender's Heart, a little bird told me that Big Sister Charisme wanted to see me. That she had some questions to ask me. You following? Now, she won't be asking me questions like, Woljif, how'd you manage to get out of this one? Or, Woljif, you're so thin, didn't they feed you? No, something serious has gone down, and I just know they want to try to pin something on me. I can feel it in my tail. So, I knew right away that I couldn't go alone. You turned up just in time, Chief. You don't need to do anything when we get there. Just stand behind me and look mean, and I'll handle the rest. Somehow. Let's go, I'll show you the way.
Yeah. Going to try and find hidden loot here. So, okay, I thought that this thing had something to do with it. Like, I hit all of these, and then I hit this, but it won't budge. Oh, hang on, is it... Okay, so there's got to be like oh, there's no clue?
This is my path.
How the fuck do I brute force it? Well, you just said you can brute it, so... Oh, hold on.
Onwards.
Are they all supposed to be up or some shit? I don't fucking know. If there's no clue, how the fuck do you figure it out?
Let us be off.
I mean, that's cool that you got it in 5 tries. I don't fucking understand it. And if there's no clue, it's weird. Okay, so... Plus, there's no fucking, like, right or wrong sound for this. Yeah, I see that I've got 3 levers. Okay. What did I just pick up? This thing. Info. Yellow letter. Half a century ago, our parents fled their homeland of Sarkoris. Terrified of the invading demons, they were certain that the war would soon be over, so they didn't go too far and found their refuge here in Kenabres. They used what little savings they had to build a tavern where the crusade could get a bowl of soup, a good night's rest in exchange for some money and news about their recent victories. The city looked completely different back then. It was a triumphant city full of hope, inspiring songs and brave paladins in shining armor. Yeah, I just, like, I don't understand, because you were like, you can brute force it, and I was like, well, I can't just hit the fucking thing. That's what I think when you say brute force. And then, if it doesn't actually, like, give you a hint on which ones go up and down, I was just started fucking flicking one, pressing a button, flicking another, pressing a button. Like, fuck it. We praised Our Lady, Pelura, openly, and hoped that the lands of our ancestors would be ours again in no time. Things have changed since then, though. Our parents have left the goddess's halls. Dresden is long gone. The whirlwind grows deeper every day, and the Crusaders seem to take more interest in fighting each other than us townsfolk and eradicating demons. Halrun has gone mad and now puts all his inquisitive zeal into burning witches. Today, Kenabres is a city of fear and suspicion. We even had to hide our altar of Shimmering Maiden in the basement so they wouldn't accuse us of demon worship. Queen Galfrey has recently appointed Halrun the prelate of Kenabres. Now nothing will stop this murderer from taking complete control of the city into his hands and serving his so-called justice on everyone. His previous acts of violence were just the beginning of a full-scale massacre. We have to flee, run like our parents did. This time not from demons, but from the Crusaders. Soon we will sell our tavern and leave. Anywhere away from the agony of this endless war. May Pelura protect this city from whatever comes next. Swargal family. So this is a quest item, I think. Well, hello. Headband of Alluring Charisma, huh? Yeah. I think the only reason I need charisma is for persuasion. I think that's the only thing I'm using it for. So when I find somebody better for it, where's my persuasion? 10. My athletics is 7, mobility is 3, my stealth is shit. I had lore religion and use magic device, but... Okay, so we figured it out. Now, I think it's just, I think the next thing is just literally getting money so we can make max character and going out and finding the things that I need to find. I'm going to respec Grim eventually because I want to spec him into like spears so that I can do like an in and out sort of charge with my my mount. We're gonna go ahead and save. Oh, by the way, you guys want to see something really funny? So it doesn't show. It doesn't show on my horse, but my horse is wearing a hat.
I tire of waiting.
Okay, so
Let's move.
Now all it is I think going out here and doing all of this shit. Yeah. I haven't actually been outside yet. Wait, it didn't ask me about my party. To the basement, exit the area. Oh, okay, it's because there's more shit going on out here. Got it. This place has been sanctified. It can protect the area around the corruption of the abyss. Okay, so there's going to be abyssal corruption out here. Kenabres Crusader, Eagle Watch Crusader, Citizen.
Follow me.
Is there anything up top?
March on. Onwards. Let us be off.
Alright, well, I didn't see anything else. Oh, there's that. Wait, who's that? Jorin Vane, okay. Yeah, so we're gonna go talk to him. After we pick up whatever's over here. Hey, oh, there it is. Alright, Jorin Vane. A new face in the city. You picked a good time to come to Kenabres. As you can see, we're in sore need of warriors. Do you recognize this sword? Do I recognize it? Of course I do. I made this with my own hands. There's my brand, see? Oh, Yaniel. Things have been tough without you, but at least we've still got your sword. That's something. In battle, ordinary swords get blunted. They break. But sometimes a weapon can preserve. I don't even know how to explain it. I'm no authority on these things, but something like an echo of the deeds done with that weapon, or more like the reflection of the wielder's soul. I don't know. I will say one thing. Take care of that sword. Yaniel may no longer be with us, but the demons will still remember why they need to turn tail and run when they see radiance. The scabbard's all worn. We can't be having a fine sword like this be carried around in this tatty thing. I'll make you a new one if you like. If the city stands strong and we both survive, come see me again and I'll have it ready. No charge. I was Staunton to blame. I've told this story so many times already. Well, telling it one more time won't kill me. Dresden was built after the First Crusade, back when it seemed like victory was ours for the taking and the demon invasion would soon be at an end. The population of Old Sarkoris was thoroughly diminished, and many of them hoped to see their hard fighting repaid with a small plot of unclaimed land. Dresden was a fortress built on all our hopes and on Mindev's ambitions, though you're not supposed to say that out loud. What a city it was, Grim. You can't even imagine. It was built by the finest engineers from the Five Kings Mountains. Wait, we're in Lord of the Rings? Queen Galfrey spared no expense. Dresden was meant to be the capital of the Crusade movement, a monument to its glory, and a beacon of hope for all Galarian. Heroes were drawn there to seek fame and glory. They came from all over Taldor, Garund, Tianzia. I couldn't list them all. A relic known as the Sword of Valor was kept there. The banner that had been carried into battle by Iomedae herself back when she was still human. That banner protected the city and kept the demons from teleporting inside its walls. As long as the banner was in its place, Dresden was invincible, or so we thought. The greatest Crusader relic, the Sword of Valor, is a banner once carried by Iomedae herself. There's both a symbol and a powerful artifact which emits an aura that blocks demon powers. However, the banner only works this way in righteous hands. Hidden from the eyes of believers, it loses its properties. But then the world wound suddenly expanded. The demons launched a new onslaught and folks started saying it was time to declare the Second Crusade. Dresden was unassailable until one young officer was tempted by a beautiful woman. She convinced him that the banner shouldn't be hanging in the city, that its rightful place was on the battlefield. She whispered honeyed words about glory and valor and convinced him that he could be a hero as great as Iomedae herself. And the poor fellow believed her. He rounded up some of his hot-headed friends and carried the banner outside the city gates on an unauthorized foray. The demons slaughtered them within seconds. But for some reason, the courageous ringleader was spared. A whole army teleported into Dresden. It was a bloodbath. As you can guess, that officer called Staunton Vane, and the woman turned out to be a demon. Not just any demon, it was Monago, that foul wretch. She's given us a lot of grief here in Kenabres. Just don't ask me what I was doing while my brother was off having trysts with the beasts, and why I didn't save him from his own stupidity. Who could have guessed it would end like this? I failed my brother. That's the truth. I blame myself every day, looking at his plight. So that's the story. Alright, so... Damn, there's tower shields and shit. Dude. Merry-go-round. Hell yeah. Damn, dude. Dude, he's got a lot of shit. A gnome! A gnome, who care? A gnome! Ooh, quiver of cold iron ammunition. Yeah. The owner of this quiver can use it to shoot 50 units of cold iron ammunition. Cold iron ammunition is known for the effectiveness against demons and fey creatures. I think I'm gonna buy like 2 of these. Lands a hit while mounted. It deals additional 1d for what? Is that the thing you were showing me, Z? The devastating blow from above? Alright. So, yes, okay. Also, actually, some exotic weapons to buy early on, different from Kingmaker, where the first star knives and nunchakus only show up in later acts, right? So, I want to take one of these off of him and give him a set of arrows. I know that puts him to medium, but he gets 50 units of cold iron arrows just in case. And then I'll do the same thing for him. What exactly is he? A rogue? Eldritch scoundrel. So I assume he's a rogue slash wizard? He's a magic rogue, got it. Haha, see? I almost didn't do it for you either. So that's a domain slot. Inflict moderate wounds, find traps, bone shaker. Blessing of luck and resolve, blessing of courage, align weapon, what? Summon small elemental, summon monster 2. So we have Shield of Faith, bless, remove sickness, fire belly. Shimmering magic field around the target, deflect attacks. Okay, so let's get rid of that and give him just cure light wounds for his ooh, protection from alignment. I can have him, now fuck that. We'll give him 1 and then hit cause fear. What are all of his cantrips? Resistance, virtue. Guidance, divine zap. Light and dismiss spell, okay. No spells, we're good here. Color spray, flare burst, sleep, Magic missile, what is this? Grease. Take burning hands off of him. He's a rogue. Give him some magic missile. Take that off of him. Give him 2 magic missiles and what have you. Alright. So... oh shit, I just exited whatever that was. That sucks. I didn't get to see what it was. That's what happens when you start to go into your inventory and they just fucking pop shit up. That was probably that one. You now have a unique companion, Finian, the talking weapon. You can access him through a special button in your inventory. Click on it to initiate dialogue with him or change his form to make him take the shape of any weapon before handing him to one of the characters in your party. Wait, what? What the fuck? Yeah, I was fucking like, wait, what? I was so confused. Okay, so we've saved.
Let's move.
I feel like we've kind of talked to everybody. And now we have a full party. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to make the money to make Mac's character today. Holy crap, okay. Yeah. Wait, so I have to go through Market Square just to get to the Blackwing Library? Should I stop at Market Square then, or just go straight here? That's the question. How is Angel encumbered? Jeez, dude. If I remove all those scrolls, then I won't have anything that I need. Yeah, I'm trying to remember what the other two was. I think it was Bone. Yeah, Bone and Firewall. Yeah, and then we go to him and go ahead and give him another one of these. Yeah, I'm just gonna go straight to the library. Oh, I have to go to the main square first. Fallen Horse.
We will be victorious.
Oh, shit. Alright, Camilla.
I'll cut you wide open.
I hit shift 2 and you fucking take steps over there? Okay, I need to... Yeah, I'm gonna have to rest with him.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
So he ended up getting surprised. That's good to know. Wait, so Woljif is a ranged character too? Okay. I have a lot of ranged.
Forwards!
Well, Woljif has a bow. Oh. Oh yeah, I guess he does. He does.
The spirits demand your blood!
Okay, you're the one with the bow that's over there.
Damn you!
The light, take you!
Which makes it hard. Oh yeah, because of the -4 penalty. I forgot about that. Land doesn't have the -4 penalty. Alright. So, now, what I wanted to do,
one way or the other.
first of all, is formation for sure. Cool. So... you're ranged and you're ranged. Okay. Now, I want to get all these spells in the right slots. So, we have some cantrips, which is Divine Zap. That's fine. We have the Bless up here. Virtue. Temporary hit points. Divine Guidance. +1 competence bonus on a single attack roll. After the battle, you can dismiss an area spell effect at will. You must be out of combat and within 100 feet. Okay, so that's an out of combat skill. Guidance. Let's go to level 1 spells. We have Bless. Cost Fear is going to go down here. Alright, so that's a heal. Dismiss spell is off. Summon Monster will stay down here. Remove Sickness. Cure Light Wounds will go up here. Restoration will go over here. Rebuke Death. You can touch a living creature as a standard action, healing it 1d4 points of damage, +1 for every 2 levels you possess in the class that gave you access to this domain. Okay. I think that's all of them.
I'll watch your back.
Same for here. Put all the buffs over here. Buff. Delay Poison will stay over here. Restoration goes over here. Healing. So these are all healing spells for her. That's a buff. That's a dispel. Okay.
Here we go again.
Who, me?
It's a pain in the ass when you're like trying to get everything situated. So cantrip, 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 touch of fatigue. Channel negative energy through your touch, fatiguing the target. You must succeed on a touch attack to strike a target. The subject is immediately fatigued for the spell's duration. Go with some flare, a dispel. And sure. Then what do you have for level 1s? All of them are there, so we're good there. Alright. Question is, how big is this little map? Not very big at all. Is there ever any like loot in these maps? Do you guys know?
I'll make my own legend.
Alright, continue on your path. So I have to go through the market square really quick in order to get to the other dude. The only issue that I have is if I try to like do a rest, it could take me 3 fucking days to get the rest done.
Damn. It's just not my lucky day.
She failed her knowledge arcana check.
Are you still here?
Alright, Woljif. Alright, Sela. I wish I could charge one. Key power extra attack. Wait, what? Wait, land's got monk attacks?
Endure this!
Alright, and then Camilla.
Good guys always win.
I figure we'll shoot the one that's out there because he's not engaged, but it still gave me... Did it still give me the -4? No, it gave me the -2 because of rapid shot. Okay. Oh, I would have to go back in behind him, huh?
Cover me, all right?
Into the fray!
Alright. I do like that I can move the camera angles now. Alright, how big is this? This map's pretty fucking big, apparently.
March on. Onwards.
Alright, hold on. Does acid
I
splash?
feel like the chosen one.
Oh, that was fucking Firebelly? That was annoying. I thought that was a fucking flame wall. Warms your belly, granting you fire resistance 5 and making your gut hot to the touch, but not enough to damage you or anything else. Standard action, you can breathe a 15-foot cone of flame that deals 1d4 points of fire damage. Each time you use this breath weapon, the remaining duration of the spell is reduced by 1 minute. Do I have, like... Yeah, fire at a demon, right? How long does Bless last? I think it's a minute, right? No, it's a minute a level. So let's take...
Are we in trouble yet?
Ask nicely.
Oh, I hit the wrong fucking thing. I thought I hit the stealth button, and I hit the AI button. Fucking idiot. Okay, so color spray is not quite gonna work. Let's go ahead and do... Who's this? That's Z. You take control of a living creature skeleton. You know what? Let's fucking try it. There it is. Okay. Alright, and this is him.
Make every strike count.
Okay. Yeah.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Who is this? Oh.
Or zap you. Why not both?
Yep, fuck you. Oh, wow, you got a sneak attack on that one? I don't think I ever did her fucking spells. No. Fuck. Well, that used up that whole action, so... It's not exactly what I meant to do.
I got this.
Are you in here, babe? Oh. 1 second, guys. You guys are gonna see some stuff in the background. Let me see my baby boy. Hey, baby.
His eyes covered.
Hey, baby boy. Yeah. You wanna say hi? Look at that. Look at that little guy. Yeah, you tired? Yeah. Are you tired? You've been hanging out with Mama. Yeah. You wanna play some video games? Yeah. Be my little gaming partner? Are you down? Oh yeah, you're taking in everything. Dude, he is just looking at literally everything. Yeah, that's my baby boy, huh? Yeah. He's a little cutie, huh? You ready for Saturday? We're gonna play some D&D together? Yeah. You gonna roll for me? Make some good rolls? Everything's gonna be a nat 20, huh? Yes, sir. Don't worry, if you roll, the DM will let it all slide. Yeah. He'll say it's all good for baby Grim, huh? Yeah. You see him looking at me?
That's why I brought him up.
It's all good for baby Grim, huh? Yeah. I love you, buddy. You gotta go back to Mama, okay? Yeah? Yeah. Dude, you're just taking it all in. Dude, his eyes are so, like, his eyes are open big time. Just taking it all in. Yeah. I know, that's a bright light. I know. I know, I'm sorry. You ready to go back to Mama? Yeah. Yeah. I love you, big guy. I love you, big guy. What, you on, you playing games? You playing games? Yeah. There's baby Grim, guys. Oh, yeah. Y'all ready for D&D Saturdays with the baby? What'd you say, baby? But yeah, there you guys go. You get to see little baby. Little baby Grim.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Yes, Mini Grim. He is awesome, man. He is awesome.
I can't cast it like that.
The light take you
You'll have to ID him.
into the fray.
So I have a question. Wow, that was a critical miss. Okay, so yeah, I am gonna need it if I want to use his magic. So I'm gonna need point blank shot for to get rid of the -4 if I want to use his magic in combat. Alright, Zangel. What kind of offensive spells do we have? None right yet. I mean, we've got Control 1. It was enough. It was enough. It was enough. Scroll of Ray of Enfeeblement, huh? Learning spells from scrolls. You have acquired Scroll of Ray of Enfeeblement. Your character, Woljif, can learn the spell from it to add to their spell book. It will destroy the scroll. Arcane spellcasters class that prepare their spells in advance, such as wizards, can... What the fuck are you doing? Okay, so if I want to learn that with Woljif, which one was it? Ray of Enfeeblement. Copy to spellbook. Wow, that's freaking cool. I mean, that's cool as shit. I know they had that in the other one,
Let
but...
us be off.
Yeah, I'm gonna end up tossing him too. Right now I just have only them, which is why I was
Not this time. This one was beyond me. I hope you appreciate this.
Anyway, it filled out my party, so that's the only reason I technically grabbed him. That's because it filled out the party. What does this go to? Area exit. Well, I see Crusader sitting right there.
We'll make this quick. She won't feel a thing.
Oh, what?
I don't know. Can we really do this? Listen, we don't have a choice. There are demons everywhere. What else would you have us do?
A group of knights surrounds a young elven girl. She is dressed in rags that barely cover the hideous scars on her body. The beggar girl is on her knees, watching placidly as the people argue heatedly around her. It is as if she doesn't sense the looming threat at all. A black crow flies in agitated circles above her head.
In Iomede's name, we're sorry, girl, but it is our duty. We have to do this, not for our own sake, but for the sake of everyone who can still be saved from the demons. If we don't win this battle, you won't have long to live anyway.
Why does my mouse and keyboard keep, like... I wonder if this game has shit with
They're insane.
Razor.
We've got to do something.
I understand. You're scared. You feel powerless. You think this will help. You don't have to justify yourselves to me. Just do what you've decided to do.
What's going on here?
Our weapons barely scratch the demon's hides. We're sacrificing this girl to Iomade so we can consecrate our weapons with her innocent blood and gain the power to destroy the spawn of the abyss.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
It's extreme, but we have no other choice.
That's
we have
ridiculous.
To defend this city somehow, or else we'll all perish, including her.
The teachings of Iomade directly prohibit the killing of innocents. The goddess will curse you for making this so-called sacrifice.
How do you know what the goddess wants or doesn't want? Who are you, her herald?
I am Iomade's paladin. If I lie, may the goddess strike me down. What you intend to do is a repugnant crime and heinous blasphemy.
Exactly. What were you thinking? The goddess would never allow this.
Whose idea was this anyway? I think it was yours.
My idea? I was against the whole thing right from the start. Who said we needed to make a sacrifice? Wasn't it you? You can't blame anyone else for that.
Please don't fight. All of you are good people, defenders of the city. You just made a mistake. Please don't hurt them.
The little girl is defending the people who wanted to slaughter her a minute ago. She's either a saint or she's insane. Maybe the two together.
Hey, I know her. I see her all the time on the street. She's a couple of cards short of a full deck, if you know what I mean.
Hi. Remember when we used to play together when we were little? But then you went and got all big. And I stayed the same for some reason.
Huh? I played with you? Pull the other one.
You did. We played tag and hide and seek. Then you and the bigger boys came up with the game where you all threw stones at me. You laughed so hard. It made me happy too. But then you grew up and went away to do grown-up things. Want to play with me now?
Hold on just a second. I'm wondering if Razor, if it has something to do. Okay, so I'm wondering if Razor has something to do with, like with this game, because my keyboard and my mouse keep flickering, and it's really annoying.
For the love of... Kenabres is too damn small.
Let's see, the instigators must be punished. The rest of you, go to Defender's Heart Tavern. That's where the survivors are gathering.
Whose idea was it? Not mine, that's for sure.
Well, it wasn't mine. That means...
Wait, it's not...
Uh-oh. What up? What up? The two knights beat the third to the ground in a flurry of blows. Then, with wary looks in your direction, they flee.
Good people ordering good people to kill other good people. None of them were cultists, you know. They just got scared and thought up some silly ideas. You came to help me. You saved one life. You took another. Was it worth it?
They committed a crime and deserve to be punished.
How do you know what people deserve? Maybe the truth is that I deserve to die and
What the
they
hell?
to live. But you shouldn't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just a silly girl, really.
Who are
Call
you?
me Ember. I live here, on the streets, for many years now. But there's nothing to say about me.
I don't think you're an ordinary girl, and that crow you have there, it's not ordinary either.
No, don't be silly. I'm very ordinary.
What?
Well, I know different types of tricks, but Soot taught me those.
Uh-huh.
Now Soot here, she truly is unusual. She's clever and she can talk, but only to me. She teaches me magic tricks and lots of other stuff. I don't know what I'd do without her.
Magic tricks, you say? You could prove useful when fighting demons. And I'll be able to protect you from insane soldiers on the streets. Come with me.
I must have misheard. This girl? Join our party? What could we possibly want with this dirty little beggar?
Sure. Let's go.
Alright, let's get rid of annoying ass and bring her. I have no idea what she actually is. Stigmatized Witch. Okay. So she is a witch, and she gets just so many spell uses per day. That's kind of cool. Child soldier recruited. Yes. So let's go to her. So she's got point blank shot. Vulnerability curse. The witch can make her enemies vulnerable to energy. This hex lasts for a number of rounds equal to the witch's level, during which an energy resistance or energy immunities on the target are suppressed. Alright, so let's do this. Let's grab her cantrip and bring it up here. What other cantrips does she have? Divine Zap. Daze. I don't really use guidance that often, so... And... So that's mage armor. Which can cause a creature within 30 feet to fall into a deep magical sleep. Okay. Ear-piercing scream, cure light wounds, and fire touch. So we'll put cure light wounds over here. Ear-piercing, fire touch, and then all the other shit. Okay. What is this? Into the house. Alright, so now we have to put her in our formation. We will switch these two spots. Okay.
Follow me.
I guess let's go check and see what's in this house.
Save the last one for me.
Oh, swarms. You have engaged a hostile rat swarm. Against such enemies, regular weapons are ineffective. Shit. Are they undead? Neutral size tiny, critical hits, precision damage, spells with a target, halves physical damage from slashing and piercing. Features and abilities: Coup de Grace, Treat Affliction, Demoralize. Wait, so how do I know if they are...
Surrender or else.
Oh, yeah, that was cool. I just hurt myself.
You are today's sacrifice.
I think I just healed the rat swarm. I did. Alright, so, yeah, it would have had to be negative energy to channel. I don't like this.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Alright, let's take that off.
You won't survive me.
Yeah, I'm in a really shitty situation. Well, we have one left.
Too late for apologies. Is that a trap? It might be a trap.
Go for their hearts.
Damn you!
Yeah, I don't really have any AoEs just now, so who's my trap person? You.
helpful, am I
Okay.
not?
I found something.
Oh, hey-oh. An incomplete magic circle for a summoning ritual. Wait, did I just find a recipe? Seasoned wings and thighs.
I am helpful.
Nice.
Am I not?
Hide armor +1. Who can use that? I don't think I want to give it to him because he's at that. She's using half plate, which is heavy armor. Can I actually give him the hide armor? No. So 5. Swarm encounter went better than I thought. Yeah, right? Okay, so he can't wear medium. She's wearing light armor, which is a chain shirt. Yeah, so I guess the hide armor is just not going to get used. Wait, who? Oh, her? Yeah, but see, I think if I add the medium armor to her, it's... Oh, the arcane spell failure is the same. Yeah, the spell failure is the same. Yeah, okay. That's what I was more worried about, is the spell failure.
No reason to pause.
Oh, shit.
Well, that happened.
We're not saves coming. That didn't happen. You guys didn't say anything. Alright, who's my Arcana person? I think that's Z. Nope. 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 Yep. Her.
Trust in yourself. I did it! It happens sometimes.
I don't think I should have touched that. Who did I just let that demon out to kill is what I'm wondering. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you.
Let us be off.
Okay, let's come back here. We gotta, like, fight our way through the... Okay, so here's what we are going to do.
I feel like a chosen one.
I really want to rest and get all the spell slots, man.
I will help where I can.
Yes?
I'm all ears.
By spending 1 point from his key pool as a swift action, a monk can make one additional unarmed strike at his high... Okay, yeah, it's an unarmed strike. So...
You've crossed the wrong monk. Here comes trouble. You won't survive me.
That was a good attack. Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave her back here. I'll have you move right up ahead of him.
I got this.
Oh. Okay, Sela. Holy shit, okay.
Endure this.
Kinda figured I was gonna end up killing him. Shift 2.
Surrender or else.
Oh, come on, where's my...
Damn you!
No glory without
Sitting here trying to have Grim attack, and that's not fucking happening apparently. That worked out really well.
Make every strike count.
I moved Sela back so that I could have Grim charge. Because that's where my strength is with Grim, is definitely all in the charge. Carved figurine. I think that's all money items. The cart is laden with possessions looted from the surrounding houses. We're hitting up our secondary saves right now.
Save the last one for
Shit.
me.
Okay.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Yeah, I'm gonna run. Oh shit! Neophyte barbarian cleric sharpshooter. Let's get her over here. Sure. Get Zangel over here. I don't like the clerics. Oh, well, that was fucking quick.
Too late for apologies.
Can I charge? Are you fucking kidding me? You guys are killing me, man. Are there gunslinger in this game? I don't know. I don't think there's guns in this game at all.
You won't survive.
I think that was a thing in Pillars of Eternity.
The light take you.
Wait, was there a gunslinger in Kingmaker? Now I'm fucking confused. I know there's a gunslinger style thing in Pillars of Eternity.
Are you still here?
Dude, his helmet looks cool as shit.
I'll hit you.
Nah.
We won't falter.
Oh, here we go. Here's the dumb shit again. The one thing that's pissing me off about this class and why I may change it.
Endure this.
Gotcha, used to play a gunslinger in the tabletop that my brother-in-law was running. I had a blast. Yeah, I just honestly don't know.
I'll cut you wide open.
Good guys always win.
I'm really considering changing from Cavalier to something else. Because it's just not really... It's not working out. I've ran into so many bugs with the movement with him. The Eagle's Watch will not abandon its post no matter what happens.
I won't let you hurt my friends. Surrender, or else.
Oh, shit.
Make every strike count.
I got this.
Build a bridge out of the debris.
Strike with all your might.
Well, he's fucking dead. Go ahead, Sela, get your ass up there. Oh, he's... Oh, where are you going? There it was. Combat is done.
Damn you!
Job done.
Follow me.
Okay, so there's Crusaders.
March on. It is done.
Alright, so we got the bridge built out of debris. Can we actually cross it? We can, but let's go figure out what's... Ow. It's back this way at first.
Let us be off.
Oh, hi Kylissa. The elf hunched up next to you is clutching a small but deep puncture wound. Her appearance is quite remarkable. Her skin is blacker than any Garundi's, her teeth are fanged, and her hair is as gray as a crone's. Her crimson eyes glare at you with a gleam of malice. What are you looking at, soldier? Like what you see? I fucking failed it. This elf may have fallen victim to some wicked magic, a curse maybe, or did her lifelong service to the forces of darkness twist her appearance in such a gruesome way? I can heal you. Don't. I can handle it myself. I don't like it when strangers cast spells on me. I can't leave you in this state. To the abyss with you! Thanks and everything, but the next person who uses magic on me without my permission gets an arrow in the eye. Alright, who are you? There's no point in you knowing, soldier. Trust me, the answer would only bring you misfortune, and it wouldn't be of any use to you. I'm a wanderer you won't ever meet again. Who wounded you? Haven't you noticed? The city is burning. There's a battle going on. I was wounded by a cultist. Her wounds are so strange, not at all like mine. They burned me from the outside, but you were burned from within. I think it hurt. It hurt, didn't it? Yes. I can see that it hurt. I'm sorry that happened to you. What's with your appearance? A demon's handiwork. Some shrieking spawn flew across the sky, raining corruption down upon us all. I was caught in the attack. It's fine. It'll go away soon. I know who you are. You're Kylissa, occultist of Discari. That's a lie. I loathe demons, and I'll kill any I come across. Perception check passed. She's clearly holding something back, but she doesn't appear to be lying either. Whatever it is she's hiding, her claim that she hates demons sounds quite convincing. You're not lying, but you're not telling the whole truth. What was I supposed to pour my heart out? You have your war, soldier. I have mine. You're fighting chaos and madness, and I'm fighting lies and hypocrisy. But we are both willing to die for our cause, aren't we? Why would Thorn slander you? Kylissa's grim expression hardens further. As bleak and unflinching as the words on a tombstone, you're asking questions that are dangerous in and of themselves. I urge you to stop. The more you know about me, the higher the chances that a traitor's dagger will find its way into your back. I believe you. Forn is at Defender's heart. You should keep clear of the place. It was never my intention to set foot in there. Farewell, soldier, and thank you for believing me. Okay. Dude. So, instead of killing her, I talked to her. I don't think I was supposed to talk to her.
Is that a trap?
Hey-o! You found that, by the way, Z. Your high-ass perception. Alright, house. Exit, exit.
We are the light.
Whoa, Sealer, where the fuck are you going? Excuse the fuck out of me, but I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Are you fucking kidding me?
Into the fray.
Too late for apologies.
That was rather annoying, the fact that it was not there. Same with that one. And that one.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
We can do it.
See, this is what's annoying me. I tell him to go attack, and he just gets stuck.
Are you still here?
The inheritor. Guide my blade.
You won't survive me.
Forward!
Thank you. Holy crap. Alright. Fucking save it.
I can't do it.
I can't do it.
Arrest is in order.
The mongrel did it.
We will be victorious.
Alright, so...
Endure this!
I'm fucking fatigued. That's annoying.
I'll hit you.
The light take you.
Yeah, she's fatigued too, so...
Always win.
Alright, Lan.
Make every strike count.
Strike with all your might. We can do it. Forwards.
Alright, yeah. I'm changing from fucking Cavalier to something else. There's too many fucking bugs.
Stop us.
I don't know what I'm gonna change to just yet, but there's too many bugs. It's a really cool concept, but just, it's kind of unplayable at times.
The spirits demand your blood.
Into the fray.
I got this. You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
We won't falter.
Yeah, see, I can't even attack with him right now.
Strike with all your might. Let's move.
Townsfolk bodies have been mutilated beyond recognition by claws and fangs.
defeated.
You won't survive me.
Surrender or else!
You are today's sacrifice!
I'm gonna make him,
Damn you!
like a two-handed paladin.
We can do it!
I'm not sure. It's just annoying that he's not fucking working the way that he should. Let's see. Reveal, O dearest darling beauty of mine. Why didst thou turn thy gaze on me, pray tell? Thy husband I called friend a time, but thy love 'tis like an ocean friendship, a well. But Willis, how are we to live, my sweet? Pass me the ale, will you? Pile shifts easily, revealing an entrance to some kind of cellar. There's an interesting looking chest among the items. Look, the door is open, and now we are completely at the mercy of whatever's up there, if it really is a demon. We have nothing to fear. We have the power of inspiration after all. But hand over my ladle and that rolling pin. Now look, it's not a demon at all. Greetings, kind friend and rescuer. I'm Grandma Gretlin, theater director, and these are the members of my company. Granny, that's not a ladle. It's one of the props for Malevolent Lich Performance, the one Tina made. It's a scepter or something. She made it out of my ladle. She wanted to use the broom handle, but I paid to that daft idea. Oh, I've seen your show. You're very funny, especially your play where the woman slowly climbs onto the chair while singing and then falls off again. Well, it's actually a great tragedy about unrequited love. The chair, you see, it represents a tower of rock rising up above the raging sea, like the finger of a giant. And the woman, she isn't supposed to fall, but rather gracefully cascade into the swirling abyss below. Just like I showed her 100 times, but I'm glad you liked it. What were you doing down there? We were rehearsing. Our art distracts us from our fear and panic. Can you get somewhere safe? Oh, don't worry on our account. We'll be going to our basement in the next street. That's where Lampkin is. We're not afraid of demons with Lampkin around. Lampkin? Our male lead. He'll protect us. Don't worry. We know what we're doing. Alright, I have to go. Thank you again for rescuing us, stranger. Today, you did a great service for Mendevian culture and perhaps the culture of all Galarian. You will certainly be remembered in the future eras as the one who saved the critically and publicly acclaimed Next Door Theater. What the fuck, bro?
March on.
Alright guys, that's about all I can do today. I'm going to go downstairs and hang out with my little baby boy. Tomorrow, I think, if we do get the chance to stream, which originally we're going to, I do believe that I'm going to probably change my profession. Or I'll look into it later tonight or something, I don't know. But, yeah, we're going to change it because I can't quite charge with him. He keeps getting stuck on literally everything. Literally everything. Unless they change some things in the new update. You redeem Hydrate at the very end. But yeah, so unless they changed, unless they updated things with the Cavalier, it's really, really annoying. because his charge really isn't working quite right. Well, keep in mind you're in a city. Yeah, I mean, that's true too. It's just like, okay, so this has happened to me 3 or 4 times that literally he's just getting straight shit on by the area. So are you saying, like, keep my Cavalier and just keep going with it? I know we're updating. There's a... What is the update actually doing, I wonder? I got 2 achievements. If you want. I mean, I can always respec him later if I really don't like it. You know what I'm saying? It's just the fact that, like, any time that I try to go and attack something, it doesn't matter if I've got a straight shot or not. He gets stuck on something. But anyway, yeah. So we will try to hit it back tomorrow, and I do appreciate you guys coming in and hanging out today, man. You guys are freaking awesome. Let me see who's streaming. Who is online? He's playing Breakpoint. Owlcat Games is playing Wrath of the Righteous.
Yeah, never mind.
Should we go for based Gubs or stick with Lorthon, who's playing Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous? That's the question. Yes, this is a Mystery Machine t-shirt. Yes. Scooby-Doo. We'll go with Lorthon. Alright guys, hopefully I will be back tomorrow. If not, just understand that it's because, you know, baby time. Saturday, I know she said for sure I can stream, so if D&D is on Saturday, make sure you guys tune in at noon, because that's what time we start D&D. So tomorrow I should be playing though, and hopefully it'll be at 9 a.m. And if it's at 9, I'll play for probably about 4 or 5 hours and then hop back off again. So I do appreciate you guys hanging out. I know that it was kind of a shorter stream today. It was like 3 hours or so. But thank you guys. Ghost, thank you for the freaking the subs, man. You're awesome. But yeah, we're going to raid Lorthon. I will catch you guys tomorrow or Saturday morning. You guys are awesome. Appreciate you.